What is up, everyone? This is Kaz with another Guild Wars 2 video. So, one of the biggest challenges that we see in leveling is the levels between 70 and 80, last 10 levels. And I've heard a lot of people complain about how long it takes to get through these levels. This video is an idea and another strategy that could be used for getting between 75 and 80. What I've done is followed a very simple but effective build. Kind of gotten used to it as I leveled. And what I've noticed is that even in the 75 to 80 zones that I was working in, I was able to down 2 or 3 of the level 80s by myself fairly easily. Now, it wasn't a fast kill or anything like that, but I was holding my own and not terribly worried about dying. So, at this point, I know that one of the most effective ways of getting XP is to do events, and I'm doing okay against level 80s. So, why don't we go and do Silverwastes? So, if you're not familiar with Silverwastes, it is a meta map, which means there's a goal that everyone is working towards, and the map has different stages. Events in the Silverwaste will drive the map towards the next stage, and upon successful completion of all the stages, it will allow you to fight the Divine Wrath guy at the end. I forget his name. Now, there's probably better videos about Silverwaste Meta, Silverwaste farming. I think there's like shovel chest farming or something like that. You can find them on YouTube. I might do another video on that later. But what I'm going to focus on is the events that you can do to get from 75 to 80. Now, the way this map works is there are 4 bases on the map. There will be pack supply bulls that will travel from Camp Resolve, the east end of the map, to these bases, and from these bases to the next farthest west base. Now, the idea is to start at Camp Resolve, travel west with one of these pack supply bulls to do the escort. Once you arrive at the base, if it is being taken over, then help out and start clearing it out. Tag as many enemies as you can while you're killing the stuff. During the packed runs, the escorts, as well as clearing out the bases. Once the base is cleared out, then you can either waypoint back to Camp Resolve, or follow the escort to the next base. I don't think the escort starts immediately. You may have to wait like a few minutes, but it will start from that base and move on as long as that base has been cleared out. Now, I was earning about 15 to 18,000 XP points per completed event, and that doesn't include the natural XP that you get from killing things naturally. Now, just the event completion XP was the 15 to 18,000. Even if you fail the event, I think you get like 8 or 9,000 XP as participation. Now, at this point, I won't really worry too much about dying or anything like that. This isn't really World of Warcraft where you have to worry about equipment repairs, where you have to pay for equipment repairs. And a lot of times the meta is, if you're in a map where you're actually doing the meta, it can help other people. But you're not going to be, as a 75, you're probably not going to be doing too much damage or help either way if you do die. I would say if you do, then just waypoint back to Camp Resolve, repair at the anvil, and try and pick up at the next escort. So let's talk about why we are choosing Silverwaste to do this. Well, there's a couple reasons. The first one is it is a level 80 map, so everything you fight will be level 80 or higher. 2, the game doesn't actually prevent you from getting into the Silverwastes. I don't believe it actually prevents you from getting into the Heart of Thorns maps either, if you have the expansions, but the game does prevent you from getting into the Path of Fire maps, because you do need to be at level 80 to unlock the story that puts you on the boat, the airship, that gets you over to the Crystal Desert. And the final reason why this is such a great map is because this is a meta map. There's guaranteed events, they're predictable. If you come in and you know how Silverwaste is done, and you come in, you can see where the map stages are, then you know what events are there, where the events are going to take place, and how to do those events. More than likely, the pack supply bulls are going to run throughout the entire breakdown or the entire section of this meta map. If they're not running, then you're probably going to be on the far west side trying to run into do the final boss. This is a benefit because it's not a random occurrence. It is structured, it is predictable. Unlike a lot of the other events out in Corteria, the events are random occurrences. You're going to have to just hope that one of the events occurs next to you in order to be able to participate in that. I've been in Silverwaste for a few levels now with Necromancer. I think I started around level 75. I'm about a quarter bar or so from hitting 80 at the time of recording this, and I really haven't been asked to leave or go to a lower level map or anything like that. People have kind of pulled me into groups into farming or doing the meta, trying to capture the areas or whatnot. So if you're worried about people asking me to leave Solar Wastes, I wouldn't worry too much about that. I'm actually, kind of enjoying the experience almost as if I was a fresh 80. And I'm able to take advantage of the fact that I'm not 80 yet, but I'm already earning bandit crests and shovels and doing the farming and all that stuff already. So let me know what you think of this strategy for getting through levels 75 to 80 fast. Leave a comment below, let me know what you think, leave a like, and we'll see y'all next time.
Rest well.